Hey guys, so funny story. I completely messed this up last week, like embarrassingly bad. I want you to picture waking up, grabbing your phone, and seeing a $500 charge from OpenAI sitting at the very top of your bank notifications. My heart instantly dropped into my stomach. I didn't train a massive new supercomputer. I didn't render a photorealistic movie of a cat flying to Mars. I literally just built a simple, boring AI translation bot. I left it running overnight on my laptop to crunch through some text. I went to bed feeling like a total tech genius who was automating his life. 8 hours later, I was out $500,000. I panicked. I assumed I got hacked. I frantically checked my server logs to see if the bot got stuck in some infinite money-burning loop, but it didn't. It worked perfectly. It did exactly what I asked it to do. So why the hell did it cost me more than a round-trip flight to Tokyo? Because I fell for the biggest illusion in modern tech. When you sit down at your computer and type a sentence into ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, you think the AI is reading your words. You think it sees verbs, nouns, and adjectives. It doesn't. AI models have absolutely no concept of human language. Behind that clean, minimalist chat interface, AI runs on a completely invisible, ruthless digital currency. And if you misunderstand how this currency operates, plugging into an AI will drain your bank account faster than you can physically blink. Over the next 10 minutes, we are going completely under the hood. We are going to expose the hidden multi-billion-dollar economy of artificial intelligence. I am going to show you exactly what this invisible currency actually is. We will look at how tech giants secretly calculate your bill behind the scenes. And most importantly, I am going to teach you a simple mathematical trick to stop setting your hard-earned money on fire every single time you hit enter. This is not just for software engineers. This is for all of you. Right now, the entire world is rushing to integrate AI into everything. Whether you are a casual user asking a chatbot to write a passive-aggressive email to your landlord, a developer building the next viral app, or a small business owner paying for automated customer service, you are operating inside this new economy. And this economy is governed entirely by something called a token. Tokens are the undisputed dictators of your AI budget. If you don't respect them, they will ruin you. It is entirely possible to write a prompt that looks ridiculously short to your human eyes, but triggers a massive avalanche of hidden costs on the server side. People are literally going bankrupt building AI startups right now because they fundamentally do not understand the unit economics of the text they are sending back and forth. I had to learn this the hard way with my $500 overnight mistake. But here's where my little late-night disaster gets truly bizarre. I told you my bot was doing translation, right? I was having it process documents from English into Vietnamese. While I was digging through my horrific billing statement, sweating through my shirt, I noticed a discrepancy in the math, a huge one. Imagine walking into a coffee shop and ordering a black coffee in English. The barista says that will be $2. Now imagine the guy behind you steps up, orders the exact same black coffee but asks for it in Vietnamese. The barista looks him dead in the eye and charges him $6. That would be insane, right? But that is exactly what's happening inside the servers of the biggest AI companies on Earth right now. If you ask an AI a question in Vietnamese, it costs nearly 3 times as much as asking the exact same question in English. 3 times the money, for the exact same meaning, the exact same answer. And it's not just Vietnamese. It happens with Spanish, Hindi, Korean, you name it. There is a massive hidden tax
on almost every single language on the planet except English. So why does this happen? Is the AI racist? Did the developers hard code a financial penalty for foreign languages just to be evil? No. The real reason is hidden deep inside the strange, almost alien way that artificial intelligence actually learns to read. And the explanation is going to completely blow your mind. To understand this, you have to stop thinking about words completely. Forget grammar, forget sentences. Words aren't a human invention. They mean absolutely nothing to a machine. AI does not read words. It reads Lego bricks. Imagine pouring a massive bucket of Lego bricks onto your living room floor. Each individual brick represents a tiny mathematical fragment of text. We call these fragments tokens. A token is the oxygen of artificial intelligence. It is the absolute smallest unit of data the AI can digest. Sometimes a token is an entire word. Sometimes it is just a single syllable. And sometimes it is literally just one single lonely letter. This brings us to the most important rule of the modern AI economy. Companies like OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic are not running a charity, but they also do not charge you by the hour. They do not charge you per question. They do not have a flat monthly rate for developers under the hood. they charge you by the Lego brick. Every single brick you feed into the machine costs a fraction of a cent. We call that an input token. Every single brick the machine generates and spits back out at you costs another fraction of a cent. That is an output token. Input and output. You pay for both sides of the transaction every single time. Now, the deadliest mistake you can make right now is a very simple mathematical assumption. You probably assume that one word equals one token. That assumption will bankrupt you. Think of the AI as a giant, brutal digital meat grinder. You drop your elegant, beautifully written sentence into the funnel, and the machine violently chops it up into digestible pieces. Let us drop the English word hamburger into the grinder. You crank the handle. The machine chugs for a second. Out pops two neat, perfectly formed little tokens, ham and burger. The AI instantly recognizes these chunks. It has seen the word hamburger a billion times on Reddit, Wikipedia, and random food blogs. It knows exactly how to slice it. 2 tokens, 2 Lego bricks, very cheap, very efficient. Now let us look at that mystery from earlier. Drop the phrase xin chào into the exact same meat grinder. That means hello in Vietnamese. It is extremely common. 2 short words, 7 letters total. You crank the handle, but it does not come out as 2 neat pieces. The grinder completely mangles it. It shatters the phrase into 4, 5, maybe 6 tiny, jagged little splinters. Why does this happen? Because these trillion parameter AI models are basically nerdy American kids who read the entire English internet. They were trained on mountains of English data. When the AI looks at English text, it recognizes massive chunks of letters instantly. It can pack them into giant, cost-effective Lego bricks. It is highly optimized for the English language. But when it looks at Vietnamese or Hindi or Turkish or Arabic, it gets confused. It has not seen enough of this data during its massive training runs to form those big, efficient chunks. So it panics. It falls back to basics. It breaks the foreign words down into the smallest possible pieces just to understand them. Sometimes it breaks them down literally letter by letter. You are quite literally buying more Lego bricks to say the exact same thing. This is the language token penalty. It is a massive, invisible tax levied on the non-English speaking world. When I ran my innocent little translation bot overnight, it was reading and writing tens of thousands of tiny, shattered Vietnamese tokens. Every single character was ringing the cash register. Ping.
Ping, ping. $500 later, I learned my lesson. But here is the good news. You can outsmart the machine. You can absolutely game this token economy. If you are building an app or running a massive prompt for your business, do not do the heavy lifting in your native language. Speak to the AI in English. Give it your massive, complex instructions in English. Have it do all the deep reasoning, the math, the sorting, and the analyzing using those cheap, highly efficient English Lego bricks. Then, at the very end of your giant prompt, add one simple final rule. Tell it to output the final answer in Vietnamese, or Spanish, or Korean. Boom. You just bypass the language talks on the entire input phase. You only pay the penalty on the final output. That one little structural trick can easily slash your API bill by 50 or 60% overnight. You are now officially a token whisperer. You understand the matrix. But do not celebrate just yet. Because even if you speak perfect English, and even if your prompts are super optimized, you are probably still bleeding money without realizing it. There is a massive, fundamental flaw in how AI actually remembers your conversations, and it is silently draining your bank account every single time you hit send. Let us talk about the biggest lie in artificial intelligence. You think the AI remembers you. You think it recalls that brilliant point you made 5 minutes ago in the chat window. It doesn't. AI has the memory of a goldfish that just got hit in the head with a frying pan. It remembers absolutely nothing. When you type a follow-up question, the AI does not just casually read your new sentence. It literally cannot do that. To maintain the illusion of a continuous conversation, the system has to perform a massive hidden copy and paste job behind the scenes. It takes your brand new question, it grabs every single thing you said previously, it grabs every single thing it replied to you previously, it bundles all of that into one gigantic bloated package, and then it rereads the entire chat history from scratch. We call this the infinite memory trap. Let us do the math on this because this is where the financial damage really happens. Message number 1 costs you 100 tokens. Very cute, very cheap.
By message number 10, the AI has to reread messages 1 through 9 all over again just to understand the context of message 10. Now you are paying for 1,000 tokens. By message 50, you are no longer having a casual chat. You are forcing a supercomputer to read a short novel every single time you type "cool thanks." That's 5,000 tokens for a 2-word reply. You are paying for the exact same text over and over and over again. Imagine going to a restaurant. You order an appetizer. You pay for it. You order a main course. The waiter makes you pay for the main course plus a second appetizer. You order dessert. The waiter charges you for the dessert, a third appetizer, and a second main course. You would flip the table. But that is exactly what you are allowing these language models to do to your bank account right now. So how do we stop the bleeding? You have to build a defense system. First, go into your developer dashboard right now and set hard API billing limits. Tell the system to absolutely cut you off at $20. Do not trust your own memory to check the balance. Trust a hard-coded limit. Second, stop carrying dead weight. If you are building a custom AI tool or writing an automated script, you must auto-truncate your chat history. Chop off the old messages. The machine doesn't need to know what you said 3 hours ago to answer a question right now. Program your op to only send the last 3 or 4 exchanges. Delete the rest from the prompt. Third, watch your token usage graph like a hawk. Treat tokens like actual physical cash, because they are. So let's look at the big picture. We solved the mystery. AI
Does not read human words. It eats tokens, chopped up little Lego bricks of data. If you feed it languages other than English, it smashes those beautiful words into tiny, horribly expensive crumbs. And if you drag out a single continuous conversation for too long, your token count multiplies exponentially until your wallet cries. Tokens are the absolute heartbeat of the artificial intelligence economy. They are the invisible currency running the modern internet. They dictate what gets built. They dictate what goes bankrupt. They determine who actually makes money in this crazy AI gold rush and who gets left holding the bag. You have to treat them like a highly limited, precious resource, not infinite magic dust. Before you run off and build the next big $1 million AI startup, do me a favor. Take your next prompt. Do not blindly send it to ChatGPT. Run it through an open source tokenizer tool first. Look at exactly how the machine chops up your sentences. See the Lego bricks for yourself. Look at the real cost of your words. If you want to master the unseen mechanics of the future, hit subscribe. I've linked OpenAI's free tokenizer tool down below in the description, so you can test your own words right now. And I genuinely have to know, have you ever been shocked by an AI API bill? Did you leave a poorly coded bot running over the weekend and wake up to a financial nightmare? Drop your worst AI token disaster story in the comments. I read all of them, mostly just to feel a little bit better about my own mistakes.